Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling. We're down in the ring. We got triple threat action starting off the show. I'm your host, Michael Elliott, and we're here once again, as you can see, at His Pro Wrestling in Pacolet, South Carolina. And we've got, like I said, triple threat action. We got Dylan Dollar, who just delivered a knife edge chop there, taking on Jaxon Cage and Ace Harris here. As you can see, Ace Harris and Dylan Dollar teaming up on Jaxon Cage, who we saw pick up an impressive victory in singles action last week against Ryan Mantis right here on the program. And now he's being pitted against two individuals instead of one. Can he pull out the victory once again here on NAWA Championship Wrestling, or will the odds be not in his favor as he's got to take on Ace Harris, who's taken out there in the corner? And Dylan Dollar, who's lurking around the ring somewhere right now. Here we go, Jaxon Cage with a big cannonball in the corner. Ace Harris feeling that right there, going for the cover. And there's Dylan Dollar right there to break it up, making sure that Jaxon Cage does not get an easy victory here this week. And Dylan Dollar, he's a veteran, been around a long, long time. One half of the tag team known as the Foundation, with his longtime partner, Travis Roberts. And Dylan Dollar knows his way around a squared circle. Look at here, just choking Cage over that middle rope. Our official getting right in there, trying to make sure that the rules are followed here in this matchup here. And once again, we want to thank His Pro Wrestling for having NAWA Championship Wrestling here once again this week as we deliver some of their exciting action to you. Great promotion down in Pacolet, South Carolina. I advise you to check them out if you live in the area. Big suplex there by Dylan Dollar. Obviously the bigger man got the strength advantage, it seems like, too, over both these men. But now, wait a minute, Ace Harris and Dylan Dollar are having a little argument here. I think they had a little bit of an agreement to take out Jaxon Cage, and now that that agreement's out, they're throwing blows. Ace Harris getting the punches blocked again and again, and Dylan Dollar just rocking him into the corner. Now a big knife edge chop, taking Ace Harris, the man in black, into the corner. And now he's got a handful of hair. What's he gonna do? Slams him face first right into that turnbuckle. Ladies and gentlemen, there's just a small layer of pad under them turnbuckles. So Ace Harris is getting rocked here. Number 3, as Dylan Dollar gonna go for the fourth. Was he gonna go all the way around the ring? No. He's taking a second, and he just delivers a big right hand blow to the head of Ace Harris here. Shoots him off. Big kick. Neck breaker takes Dylan Dollar down off his feet. Cage is back in the ring as well. 1, 2, and oh, at the last second there, saving this match was Jaxon Cage. Here we go now. Dylan Dollar out of the ring. We're back down to 2 men, Ace Harris and Jaxon Cage. Big reversal and a nasty looking clothesline. Just that had to hurt. Ace Harris just dropping him right there with that clothesline. Now he's got the point of his elbow, drops it right on the top of the skull of Jaxon Cage. That had to hurt. You saw him take the point of that elbow, but here comes Dylan Dollar with a big axe handle right across the spine. And that, like I said, that partnership, this has now become a triple threat. Look at him, just tossing him out of the ring like a sack of trash. Ace Harris to the floor, and now Dylan Dollar taunting the fans here as he should be staying on top of Jaxon Cage because he's giving that momentum, that window to take the fight to him. And here goes Cage. He's got him in the corner, going off, and nobody at home just takes him down with that nasty clothesline there again. Look at this pinfall, this cover attempt. Oh, wait a minute, Ace Harris tried to go for a chop block on Dylan Dollar, didn't get all of it, but got enough to go to work on the knee of the big man. He's gonna try to take one of the legs out from the big Dylan Dollar. Just choking him in the corner. That's the thing with these triple threats. You gotta have eyes in the back of your head. You gotta know where both of your opponents are at all times in the squared circle. That's something Dylan Dollar did not know He didn't know Ace Harris was going to come in and take his knee right out from underneath him, and now just a big right hand as Ace Harris is taking charge of this triple threat matchup here as your opening contest on NAWA Championship Wrestling each and every Saturday at noon right here on the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you're following, and if you haven't already and you don't know what's been going on, check out the archives. Over 240 plus weeks right here, going strong here in NAWA Championship Wrestling. We bring you the best action each and every Saturday. Dylan Dollar now got Jaxon Cage in that sleeper hold. He's got it cinched in. Oh, he let go of it. Cage back up to his feet, trying to get the advantage here. Oh, a big forearm to Ace Harris. Like I said, you got to know where both men are. You got to kind of attack them both at the same time. Two big splashes. He's going back for a third. Now he's going back for a fourth. And he's like a fat man at Thanksgiving dinner. Keeps going back for more as he tosses Ace Harris back out to the floor. Here we go. Cage goes right back to work. He's got his focus attained on Dylan Dollar, but no big reversal. Catches him back in that sleeper hold. This could be it. This could be night-night. Good night, Irene, for Jaxon Cage. Is Dylan Dollar going to win this match with a sleeper hold? It looks to be like he's going to. He's got Cage down. Harris is back to his feet. Is he going to come in and break up this sleeper hold? But our official now checking the arm of Jaxon Cage. Here we go. He's down to 2. There's no life left in the ball. Wait a minute. The people here in Packlet are getting behind Jaxon Cage. He's got a little bit of fight left in him here. Breaks the arms off. Misses the punch. Dylan Dollar up. Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb. That's got to be it. No, but Harris, Ace Harris saves the match for himself and breaks up that pinning attempt there. And now Harris is backing up in the corner. Dylan Dollar said, I've had enough. Let's work together again. He's extending his hand here and they shaking hands. Oh, but Harris with a stunner. Harris just gave him a stunner. And down goes Dylan Dollar. Jaxon Cage stirring around, up on his feet. Spins him around. Has Harris in a fireman's carry up across his shoulders and drops him right on his jaw. Made him almost go cross-eyed there. Harris is out cold. Dollar is on the mat. It's there for the taking for Jaxon Cage. He's just got to crawl over and make the 3 count. What is he doing? He's back up on his feet. Both opponents are down. Jaxon Cage now looking for Ace Harris to get back to his feet. Dylan Dollar still stunned on the mat after getting that stunner from Harris here. You can see Harris still a little wobbly. He's not all there. Look at his eyes. He's not fully at home. He's got one leg out the door and a big spear. We saw that move last week to help defeat Ryan Manis. 2. Oh, only gets a 2 count. We thought Jaxon Cage was going to sneak out of here with 2 victories in a row. But Ace Harris able to kick out there at the last second. That's giving Dylan Dollar all the time he needs to get back up to his feet. He's still struggling up. He's up to 1 knee. He's using that second rope to prop himself up. Here we go, Jaxon Cage back up to his feet here. He said one more time, one more spear. Dylan Dollar's almost up. He's up on both feet, but he's still using the ropes to help him up. He's sneaking up behind Jaxon Cage. Cage has got Ace Harris in his sights. Whoa, ripcord, discus clothesline. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3, and Dylan Dollar just stole the victory here from Jaxon Cage. Cage had this match pretty much wrapped up, and Dylan Dollar coming in and stealing it here. What a way to open the show, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, later on in the show coming up, we've got the Golden Gladiator #2 State of the Union address. There's no telling what Golden Gladiator #2 is going to say. He must have finally taken a break from the NASCAR and the hockey and the baseball to show up back here and bless us with his presence, the $5 heavyweight wrestling champion, the NAWA heavyweight wrestling champion, Golden Gladiator #2, is going to be given his State of the Union address of the NAWA coming up. Stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. But now, let's head down to the ring as we've got more singles action, as we've got the Duck Man, 1/3 of 1/4. He's something of the ugly ducklings. Rob Killjoy taking on J.P. Lehman. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see it there, JP. It's obvious the distinction, the difference between these two. Rob Killjoy, he's wearing the Ducks. J.P. Lehman, he's out here. He's in his suit and tie. He's got the Ferragamo tie, the Italian custom-made suits, the expensive covers for his shoes. He's a millionaire, billionaire. He could be a trillionaire. We don't really know. We haven't seen the portfolio of J.P. Lehman, the Wall Street fat cat. J.P. Lehman, one half of Money and Power. He is in the ring, and he's going to be taking on the well-traveled Rob Killjoy here. And now, both men back into the squared circle. J.P. Lehman ties up. We got a collar and elbow tie, but look at Killjoy just immediately pushing him back into the corner. J.P. Lehman retreats right down to the floor. You know, if things aren't in the favor of J.P. Lehman, he's going to do what he has to do to make the tide change, to make the market shift. And he's telling these old hags here, they got to get their retirement, their 401k in order to invest with Lehman Enterprises. I'm not even sure if it's called Lehman Enterprises or what it's called, but I'm sure J.P. Lehman, he's probably not taking on any new customers, especially these old hags here in Pacolet, South Carolina, that come out and watch his pro wrestling each and every month. Once again, we want to thank William Rollins and his pro wrestling for having NAWA Championship Wrestling here. We got another collar and elbow tie up here between Killjoy and Lehman. Look here, Lehman grabbing those tights and reverse. Oh, but a big slap there. Lehman thought he got one over on the Duck Man, Killjoy, and he didn't. Now he's got that side headlock and he's wrenching onto it real tight. J.P. Lehman in trouble early on here in this contest. Is he going to be able to sustain a game plan here against Killjoy, who's obviously been around the block a time or two? Lehman not liking that knife edge chop he just received there, and Killjoy right back to that side headlock there. You see how he's got it cinched right in. J.P. Lehman tried to do his best to fight out of it here. Shoots him into the ropes. Nobody there. Killjoy ducks it twice. Kicks him. Big field goal kick right to the chest. And a knife edge chop. J.P. Lehman having zero success so far here inside the squared circle. You can have all the success on Wall Street. You can have all the success in the stock market. You can have a great portfolio, but it's not going to translate inside the squared circle, especially against someone the caliber and with the experience of a Rob Killjoy here. And J.P. Lehman's finding out very early on in this matchup as Killjoy's right back into that side headlock. As he tried to get the pin there, but Lehman up and kind of raked him in the eyes, it almost looked like, and now he shoots him into the corner. Through the legs of Lehman goes Killjoy, but Lehman catches him right there with a big boot right into the midsection there. That's going to take all your wind right out of your sails, getting that boot right into the midsection. As we can now see J.P. Lehman shooting Rob Killjoy up. Look at that moonsaulting off the top rope over top and slamming with that big body slam. And a leg drop there from Killjoy on to J.P. Lehman. Only good enough for a 2 count though, as J.P. Lehman was able to kick out. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you, stay tuned for the Golden Gladiator #2 State of the Union address, as he's going to address the state of affairs here in NAWA Championship Wrestling. Big knife edge chop into the chest of J.P. Lehman. We're going to hear what Golden Gladiator thinks of what's going on, the state of affairs of NAWA in his eyes, and on his eyes only. But right now we got great singles competition in the ring, as we got Killjoy taking on J.P. Lehman. Now he's got Lehman in the corner, and he's just dropping them big right hands right onto the head of JP Lehman. And I think he's starting to enjoy himself here. He's just dropping the hammer. Killjoy's happy with himself. One more, nobody's there. Lehman drags him down, makes him drop his face right on top of that top turnbuckle. DDT out of nowhere. That could end this match right now, but it's only good enough for a 2 count. And Lehman now dropping that boot. Starting to put the boots to Killjoy here. Lehman found his opening. Killjoy got a little overjoyed on dropping those fists, gave Lehman the opening, and now Lehman not letting up here. He's got Killjoy down on the mat. He's just throwing them punches. What is Lehman doing here? He's got to stay on top of him here, and he's got him in the corner. Now he's just using those expensive shoes, those alligator shoes, to choke Killjoy in the corner. You saw he's got those dollar sign covers covering up those alligator shoes there just to protect him. I don't even know why he wears them in the ring, but he's high class, ladies and gentlemen. He's top dollar. He is at the top of the food chain financially, but is he at the top of the food chain in the professional wrestling ring? If he can defeat Rob Killjoy here today, he can make that claim. And look at Lehman. He's just taking advantage of Killjoy being down on those ropes and just continuing to choke him out. Not really doing any type of offensive maneuvers, but what he is doing is very, very effective. He's just starting to toy with the duck man. Here we go. Big Irish whipping at a turnbuckle. You can see the pain across the neck and the shoulders and the back of Killjoy. Look at this. He's just mocking the duck. He looks more like a swan flying around instead of a duck. Oh my God. Just adding insult to injury, but now the duck is biting him. Do ducks bite? I don't know, but this duck does. But Lehman back with those right fists, those right hands, putting Killjoy right back down on the mat. Now he's picking him back up. Lehman jawing with the fans, and Killjoy fighting him off, grabbing that neck after hitting that turnbuckle. Up and big atomic drop right on the ducklings, and a big drop kick. You see that athleticism from JP Lehman. He's got some ups. Very impressed with the athleticism JP Lehman is showing here. You think a big money man who spends all his time in his office looking at the stock market and his portfolio, he wouldn't be that athletic, but JP Lehman, now he's taking that Ferragamo tie and choking Rob Killjoy. He's just choking him with that $300 tie. That tie might be more expensive. Oh my goodness, JP Lehman just insulting the people. I think he went back to those 2 old hags that we were talking about earlier, throwing some insults at the fans here in Packlet, South Carolina, as we bring you this great singles match here on NAWA Championship Wrestling, courtesy of His Pro Wrestling. Big right hand from JP Lehman once again. He's got him by the tie. He uses it, goes under, and now he's got the tie and he's choking him. He's holding him. He's hoisting him like Santa Claus's sack of toys across his back, but he's got a sack of JP Lehman over his back with the tie. He used his own Ferragamo tie to choke him, but nobody in the corner as Killjoy ran right at him with that double axe handle there. And now JP Lehman once again back in charge, going for them kicks. He's trying to keep the duck on the ground. That's something that's a smart strategy by Lehman. Killjoy is known as a high flyer, using his speed to bounce all over the ring, but big jawbreaker. Maybe he should have left him on the mat. Killjoy using the top of that hard head of his to drop the jaw. Lehman over him, and Lehman hits the turnbuckle chest first. Nobody there for the elbow drop. Killjoy is fighting with everything he's got to avoid Lehman, and he's doing it very successfully. Oh, big, gets him with them knees through the ropes, springboard, drop kick. Killjoy goes back to grabbing that neck in the back. Hitting that turnbuckle as hard as he did, it's still affecting him here. He's trying to get the people here in Packlet to get behind him. You hear the people here in Packlet quacking for the Duck Man as both men are going to the corner. Both men are down. Killjoy looking to be the first man up. He's got his hands on the top rope. Our official with the 10 count now stops it. Killjoy charges in. Big clothesline. Big lariat coming back in with a boot. JP Lehman just met the cheap shoes, the cheap boots of Rob Killjoy. Hey, they might not be cheap. I don't really know. But here he goes. He's got him up. Death Valley driver. That could be it. Lehman is done for. 2. No. Lehman kicks out of the DVD. I'm going to call that the Duck Valley driver. He just put him, he planted him on the mat, was still only able to get a 2 count there. As I thought JP Lehman was done for. Here we go, Killjoy. Springboard, lands on his feet. Oh, but eats that big super kick there. I don't know if Lehman got it all, but he goes for the cover. But it's not enough. JP Lehman needs to pay this ref off or something to end this match early. We've seen him do it in the past. We saw him and Mike Maughan a few years ago. They purchased the NAWA tag team titles. JP Lehman has that kind of wealth, ladies and gentlemen. He's waiting for Killjoy to get up on his feet. He's got him. Here we go. Stock bottom. Whoa, but he reverses. Killjoy rolled through the stock bottom. Now he catches him. Big flat, big forearm right there. Here we go. Takes him up and drops him right across his neck. Onto the knee. 2, 3, and Rob Killjoy picks up the victory. He had the stock bottom of JP Lehman scouted out very well, rolled right through, and was able to defeat the Wall Street Fat Cat here. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. Rob Killjoy is your winner.
Introducing Superjaw's Indie Supercard, the first pro wrestling trading card game with real wrestlers using their real moves, but not real weapons, because they're cards. Play with over 50 wrestlers such as George South, C.W. Anderson, the Jim Nasty Boys, the Dawson Brothers, Colby Carino, and many, many more. Go to becometheace.com/store to order the Ace Series 1 set, shipping in June 2020.
Woo, Master, this is professional wrestler Jimmy Valiant. Handsome Jimmy, the Boogie Woogie Man. I'm telling my people, my brothers and sisters, yours truly loves you all. Now, hey, y'all, I have a wrestling camp in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's called BWC, Boogie's Wrestling Camp, Hall of Fame Museum. Come if you want to be a professional wrestler, valet, or a referee, or a timekeeper. Put up the ring, brother. Anything. We'll teach you all. Do interviews. Do it all right here at BWC.
For more information on Boogie's Wrestling Camp Hall of Fame Museum, visit jimmyvaliant.weebly.com. Oh, yeah!
All right, we're here. Look, we're here with Guy tonight. And I want to deliver that. It's like that decrepit idiot in the White House every January says, I want to do a State of the Union. So let me do my State of the Union.
Let's hear it.
All right, I'm the champion. End of the story. All right, television champion, that Moonshine and idiot. Tag team champions, Redneck 1 and 2. Okay? Then we got, who's the challengers? Oh, we got Johnny Ryder. You know what, Johnny Ryder? They won a case of PBR off Castle Bridge. He committed suicide. He's off the list. All right. Now, to get in the building, you got to read and write your name. So little Donnie ain't coming in. All right. That's 2 off the list. Oh, heck. This door right here, 72 inches. Big Donnie's off the list. Okay. Wait a second. Is that Pork Chop coming? No, that's Pork Chop running away from the police. Pork Chop's gone. All right, let's go down the other side of the list. Axel Jaggers, idiot. Ted, idiot. Max, idiot. Thomas, I like Thomas. Thomas is a good dude. Thomas is the only one I want to say I like on this. All right, so let's flip to another page. Mark Moore should be the tag team champions with Mike Power Mon. Good dudes, great dudes. Okay, flip another page. Who we see right there? John Harkey, idiot. All right. C.J. Bentley, idiot. Barbarian, he's on my good side. I like the guy. George South, idiot. Okay? Now we're going to go to the other idiots, the $5 idiots, the ones that say that they want my belt back. Okay? Let's go for them. Turn the page. Raider Rock. You know what I'm going to do to beat you, Raider Rock? I'm going to get a little arrow and I'm going to pop it, and you're going to ooze out and be dead. You oozed out, you got no strength. Okay? Jeff Hart. Jeff Hart, what are you going to do? You ain't from Canada, you're from down in Gastonia, Jeff. Jeffrey, just give it up, okay? You're 46 years old. Your best years actually never happened, which is, I feel bad about. Okay? I really do. But you know what? Sometimes birth defects do get through. So then you just, what do? The two choices should have happened. One, your mom should have left you somewhere at the fire department, or she should have beat you over the head with a rock when you were born. Neither one happened, so you're here. We will deal with it. Jeffrey, come out. You want to hang out with us? You can. We'll take you out on the town one night. We'll show you what a lady looks like. Okay? Then there are Freight Train. Freight Train says, don't be talking about my $5. Freight Train, you ain't never getting that belt back. Okay? Never. And I really don't even know any other $5 guys. So, we are outie.
All right, ladies, we just heard the Golden Gladiator #2 State of the Union address, and man, that was something to hear, something to sit through. I hope you're still sitting there with us after hearing that. But it's now main event time as we got tag team action, as we got Squeaks the Clown and AJ Frost, known as the OGs, taking on a new variation of the Moonshine Express. And you can see this feud here, AJ Frost and Big Nasty over the last couple of years. Oh, wait a minute. He's just wiping his derriere with that shirt to the approval of the people here. And as we said, this feud here is going on for close to 2 years between these two right here. And we saw a different side of Big Nasty last week, but he's back, looks like he's back to being the cheerful, playful Big Nasty that we know in this. We said there's a variation. Well, he told him to kiss his rear end, Daddy. Big Nasty not playing, or he's playing too much almost with AJ Frost here. And the people, they like the Moonshine Express, but this is a new variation. As we've said before, rest in peace, Cousin John Boy. I don't know what happened. He suddenly passed away. And look at this big guy. We got Big Nasty, and we saw in the corner, there's another big guy under a mask. His name's Big Hoss, which we're going to see here. We heard last week Bootleg Dave was seen, his appearance. He's made an appearance somewhere. He's down off the heels. He doesn't have the crutches anymore. Could he be coming back soon? But there's no telling what's going on with this Moonshine Express. But AJ Frost, he just got ran right into the gut of Big Nasty, and big headbutt there. Oh, he's calling for it. He's giving it to Uncle Elmer. Big Nasty just taking it to AJ Frost here. In your main event tag team action, Moonshine Express taking on the OGs of Squeaks the Clown and AJ Frost, and now he's got him by the arm. AJ Frost is in some serious trouble here. This has definitely been one-sided so far. AJ Frost come out here, thought he was gonna just push Big Nasty over. He was gonna out-muscle him with that test of strength, and he made the wrong call, and now Big Hoss has been tagged in. Look at the massive size of this guy. He's gotta be 6'5", close to 300 pounds. He's bigger than Big Nasty. And he's got a mask on as well. He must have done something too. He must be wanted or something. I'm not sure. Is he ugly too? We don't really know. This is the first appearance of Big Hoss. It may be the only appearance of Big Hoss. Who knows? He may have to go back up the heels, but he's got AJ Frost in that hammerlock. And you can see the massive Squeaks. He's bigger than Squeaks the Clown. It's this Big Hoss. He just delivered a big right hand there to AJ Frost. But man, this Moonshine family, I'm not sure how many of them there are. They had Henry Godwin coming down, Charlie Brown coming down, Cousin John Boy, rest in peace, Bootleg Dave. Like I said, we saw that Bootleg Dave, his knees are better. He suffered those injuries over a year ago, and now he's been making appearances around. Will he ever show back up here in NAWA. We got to see Big Hoss now tagging back in. Big Nasty winding up and a big shot right into the ribs of AJ Frost. Now Big Nasty now has him in the corner. He's going to use that big rump again. And he is just going to town on him. Look at the people, they're enjoying this action here. Tag team main event action here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Oh, and he's going to wind it up for a big old fish drop. Boom, right across the face of AJ Frost. And here we go, 1, 2. And AJ Frost is in dire need of needing to make that tag to Squeaks the Clown. He has not been tagged in yet, as Squeaks has been isolated to that corner. And here we go, what's Nasty got now? Oh, big knife edge chop, overhand chop. He says that wasn't very good. He's just kicking the hand away. It looks like this could be the most one-sided tag team main event we've had here in a long time. Big another knife edge chop. Goes for the cover, but only good enough for a 2 count here. And now look at this, Big Nasty got to the arm and he's wrenching it right behind the head of AJ Frost. He's got him down on the mat. Is he gonna yank that elbow right out, that shoulder out? I don't know what he's gonna do here, but AJ Frost he's got to get to the corner and tagging his partner, the Clown. He's got to do something to change the tide of this matchup. Big shot to the gut. AJ Frost fighting back. Nasty was with a clubbing blow. Now big elbows into the corner. And here we go, big Irish whip. Here comes Frost. Well, wait a minute, he's taking his time. It's Nasty. Nobody at home. He hits it chest first. That was the opening Frost needed to make the tag into Squeaks. The Big Nasty Clown is in the ring, and now he's just, whoa, he's drawing in the ire of Big Hoss, who wants to get in there with this big man. Well, now look at this. He's just choking Nasty over that middle rope. It Squeaks the Clown. You see AJ Frost, he's off on the apron. He's done for. He's getting medical attention, but Squeaks the Clown now, he's the only one in this match. He delivers a big headbutt to Big Nasty here. He rattled him. That usually don't affect the big man, Big Nasty, but Squeaks the Clown is just as big as him, just as powerful, and he takes him down with that second headbutt there. Squeaks the Clown, man, look at how massive this guy is. He is definitely someone you don't want to run into around Halloween time. As Squeaks the Clown, he's getting the referee's attention. He's got our official, and look at this, Frost now trying to rake the eyes or take the mask of Big Nasty off. And now Squeaks the Clown going right back to work. With that big double axe handle coming, there it is, that big blow right across the spine. Big Nasty just, now he's taking a beating. Now he's turned into the AJ Frost here in this match. As Squeaks the Clown is just dropping these axe handles all over the place. Back in comes AJ Frost. He's on the top rope. What's he got in store? Big shot right across the back. Nasty's got to make a tag in the Big Hoss here. Oh, look at that, Frost going after that huge man with that elbow. And now he's just going choking Nasty down on the mat there. Our official trying to let AJ Frost, he has got to stop that, stay out of his eyes, stay off the throat. She's doing the best she can here, but AJ Frost has got to do whatever he can to go up against this massive individual known as Big Nasty, the B&B. This incarnation of the Moonshine Express isn't looking too successful here anymore. Not as good as they did in the opening of this match. And now back in comes Squeaks, and they're just choking Nasty out. And here comes Big Squeaks the Clown with those big left hands, dropping them hammers all over Big Nasty. Oh, big shoulders right into the midsection. And this is starting to get ugly for the Moonshine Express. He can't even stand up after those shoulders right into the midsection there. He's back up to his feet. Squeaks has just, he's kicking him. He's fighting back with everything he's got. Is Big Nasty, but Squeaks the Clown right there again. Shoots him off into the ropes. hits him with a big clothesline. He takes him down. He just took Nasty off his feet. Look at Squeaks. He's showing off the muscles. He's showing off the goods. He's going for a cover now. But Nasty gets his foot on the bottom rope there. He knew exactly where he was in the ring. He's able to break the count there. He's fighting with him. He's hit him in the midsection. But Squeaks has still got control of this matchup here. He's got Nasty back up with a big left hand, taking him into the corner. Back in comes Frost. And Big Hoss has just been completely negated out of this match. He's done. He has not been a factor at all whatsoever in this match. Big shot to the ribcage. Nasty's trying to fight back. He's trying to fight out. He's got to make a tag. Oh, big knee right into the face and the shoulder of Big Nasty. AJ Frost going back up for the off the second. Oh, but a shot right into the midsection. Nasty's got to make that tag. He's got to tag in Big Hoss. He's going to do it. He's right there at him. He's just got to reach out to the long arm of Big Hoss, and he's reaching, but he can't make it. One little, oh, but AJ Frost there, able to cut him off, and now he's biting him, or he's doing something. You see our official trying to get AJ Frost off of him, choking him, doing something nasty in that corner. And our official letting AJ Frost, she is in charge of this match. Oh, AJ pushed into the corner. It comes in Big Hoss now. AJ Frost tried his best to fight out of these two big men. But here we go, shoots him off. Oh, big hip toss, double hip toss. Wait a minute, no. They're rocking him like a baby. They're rocking him to sleep. Takes him down. Big double clothesline from the Moonshine Express here. Big Hoss now back in the ring after being kept isolated on the apron for a majority of this matchup. He picks up Frost easily. He's not dropped him just yet. Big body slam there. Dropping him right there on that hard canvas here. Oh, right here as you're watching. Big Hoss coming off. Big leg drop right across the face of AJ right there. 2 and only gets a 2 count there. As you're watching here, main event action here on NAWA Championship Wrestling, the longest running episodic TV show in the Carolinas. As now it's Big Squeaks the Clown's coming in. He's going to be squaring off against Big Hoss. Double team move, big back elbow from both men. Double back elbow, taking Hoss down off his feet for the first time in this matchup. And now look at Squeaks. He's got that rear chin lock applied. And Big Hoss is down. I never thought I'd see this big man go down, but he is down on the mat. And Squeaks the Clown is going to die, is dominating him right here. Hoss trying to fight his way up. He's getting out of it. He's back up to both feet, fighting his way off this Clown, and now oh, look at that. Hey, they'll do what they got to do. Now Hoss tagging in Squeaks, tagging in Big Nasty, as Squeaks is down over there. Big Nasty getting Squeaks back up. Goes to shoot him off. Shoots the big man using his weight to reverse it. Catching him in a bear hug. Almost thought he was about to headbutt him or clothesline, but he caught him in a bear hug here. He's got him in that bear hug, and he's got it cinched in really tight. You see Big Nasty trying his best to fight out of it. And Squeaks the Clown just clamps down harder on it right there. He clamps down on it. He's got him down. He's got him locked in. Those fingers are interlaced, and the arms are around the waist and midsection of Big Nasty, and he's fading out as he's hunched over. That's 2. Wait a minute, no, the people are getting behind the Moonshine Express, and Big Nasty got the arm up. Squeaks, he's fighting, he's pushing Squeaks back. He's pushing Squeaks back, and he makes the tag into Big Nasty. Hoss is in, but I don't think our official saw the tag. She had her back turned due to the distraction of AJ Frost. But she's saying there was no tag. There was a tag clearly she had her back turned the whole time. And now Squeaks the Clown going to go right back to work. The Big Daddy's got him in that bear hug once again. And he's just trying to squeeze he's going to try to finish the job off, squeeze the life, make him see black is what Big Nasty's about to see if he can't break out of this bear hug once again. Squeaks the Clown is one of the strongest men we've seen here on NAW over the years, but Big Nasty's just as big, and he's fighting right back. Squeaks lets go, but he tags in AJ Frost again. Back comes Frost off that top rope with a shot right to the side, right where Squeaks the Clown was just squeezing on that rib cage in that midsection. Frost going back to work on it. And now right back to those eyes as AJ Frost has got to cut this big man down to size here. And now he's just biting him again. Big Nasty's going to have bite marks all over his forehead after this matchup. And he's just going right back to that right hand of AJ Frost. As they've really taken Big Nasty and just put a beating on him throughout this whole matchup here. But wait a minute, he patched him up. He's got him. What's he going to do with him? He's going to give him a ride on the airplane as it's hitting him with that airplane spin. Here we go, drops him down. Both men loopy from the airplane spin. Nasty's got a tag in Hoss. Frost is almost over to his partner. I don't think either man knows where they're at. Nasty's about to make the tag, it looks like. He's got to just roll over. Frost tags and Squeaks. Here comes Hoss. We're going to get a battle of the big man here. Big elbows from Big Hoss. And a big clothesline there as he takes AJ Frost off his feet again. What in the world is going on? He said this is it. What's he got in store for him? Pops him up, headbutts him right into the chest. Goes for the cover. One. Oh, but only gets a 1 count because of Squeaks the Clown there. And we've got chaos going on here. Hoss is fighting the wrong man. Nasty and Frost are going to battle on the floor. Where's Hoss going? He's going after Squeaks here. And we're losing control here. Your main event. Tag team action. The referee is counting the 10 count here. Our official has implemented it as Frost and Hoss are the legal men, but they're brawling all over on the floor here. Hoss is going after Squeaks. And I think we're going to get a double count out here. That no one seems to care to get back into the ring. Squeaks is on the floor. Hoss is just putting the boots to him. Nasty, I hear the bell. That's all the time we got. Double count out here in your main event as they're continuing to brawl. Does the OGs. Oh, look at that kick right to the side of the head. That's all the time we got for this week, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to end the show. So long for now.